This is Jessica Canty. I am your life and career strategist. I'm here to have a chat and interview. So if you bear with me, I'm going to include my good friend, Miss Erin Teagle. And just to give me one moment, I'm going to include her on here. Let's see, there she is. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So there's Erin, the gorgeous Erin. Hi, Erin.
Hi.
Hello, hello, hello. So I'm pulling up my notes. Hi, everybody in the Swag Her community, Swag Her magazine community. My name is Jessica Canty. I am your life and career strategist. Now, what does that mean? That means I have a passion for helping people move from unfulfilled jobs into their dream career. And I'm excited because last week we had a whole week of career convos. And as I was chatting with you all, a certain young lady came to mind. And that's that beautiful, gorgeous lady. You all see it on your screen. Her name is Miss Erin Teagle. Why did she come to mind? She came to mind because I said, if I'm going to be a good coach for you all, I have to connect you all with entrepreneurs in the area. They're going to help you succeed. And one of the things that I see, welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to see you. One of the things I see that gets in the way of people being successful is their online presence. People are posting selfies and putting that on their LinkedIn page, or they're putting a picture from their best friend's birthday party on their LinkedIn page, and they're just not looking professional. And so I wanted to include a professional makeup artist to have a conversation with us today to make sure that your online presence sells you, to make sure that when 2020 comes, we are not going to be in unfulfilled jobs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're not going to be in spaces where we hate dragging ourselves out of the bed on Monday morning. Welcome, welcome. So happy to see you all. That we're going to be excited about our work because we're going to be operating in purpose and on purpose.
Right.
So I want to introduce to you all a new series that I hope to do every Wednesday. Today is Woman Crush Wednesday, and I'm telling you, I got a woman crush on this lady right here. Because she is stellar. She is stellar in her customer service. She is stellar in the product that she produces.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And as a matter of fact, I posted a picture of her work on my page. So you haven't had, welcome. If you haven't had an opportunity, I want you all to head over to my page and make sure you check out her page too. And that's at GlamGirl85. Because I posted a picture of a stellar makeup job. Hi, thank you for coming. Of what she did for me. I had a photo shoot. I said, Erin, I need some makeup. This is what I'm going for. And she just pulled it out. And I'm telling you, I'm getting so much wonderful feedback on that picture.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I feel like, I don't know why they're saying, beautiful to me is Erin's work. Because Erin is a reconstruction artist. If you don't have a cheekbone, she's going to create it for you. She's going to make sure your brows look nice and all that good stuff. So let me go back to what I'm talking about this week of series, because Erin is the first in my Women Crush Wednesday series. And I'm presenting you to my ladies of M. Oh, thank you for saying we're two great people. You're so sweet. So this is going to be a series of M's. Now that might sound weird, but let me explain it to you. I know for awesome entrepreneurs who I know are going to help you in your career, and they're going to attack it from different perspectives. So today's M is for makeup. And gentlemen, that doesn't mean you need to sign off, because Erin can make sure you look good in your pictures too. Or it'll be a great Christmas present to connect your significant other to Erin and make sure she looks stellar for her pictures. So Erin's gonna be my first M. I've got 3 more M's after her. So you guys want to stick around. I'm gonna make sure I post the details. My second M, I'm gonna have an M for mental health, because you have to get your mind right if you're ready for this new job. I have an M for motivation, because sometimes it's hard to get off the couch and stop Netflixing and chilling. Yeah, I know it does. And then my third, or my next M is gonna be Did you catch that? I know a stellar baker who's going to help you plan your catering, or your cupcakes and cake for that celebratory dinner you're going to have, because you're going to be walking into your new career. Okay, enough about my whole spiel. Thank you for that thumbs up. I want to introduce to you all Miss Erin Teagle. I'm going to give her an opportunity to tell you a little bit about herself as well. But I have known Erin for 4 years now. in a professional manner. I see Erin handle crises without looking like she's handling a crisis. She's putting out fires without smelling like smoke. And one of the things that I admire about her is that her professionalism in makeup, she's able to balance having fun with it, but then be able to come into the boardroom and be able to represent a brand. So I that's why I really wanted to connect her to you all, because when you're establishing a brand, you have to have the right outfit, the right resume, the right interview, and the right physical appearance to feel your best and to attack that job. Welcome you all. I'm so happy to see all of you all faces. So again, Erin and I met about 4 years ago, and we we're both contracted for the same company. Welcome, welcome, welcome. She has a sweet heart and a desire to make sure that you look your best. So I want to, before I forget, make sure that you, in order to get in contact with Erin, make sure you head over to @GlamGirl85. You can see some of her great work. And Erin, if you can if you can put your website in the comments too.
Absolutely.
Right. For me, and make sure you put @GlamGirl85, because I know you guys are going to be wowed by this work. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming in. So I'm going to turn my voice off for a second, because I want to let Erin introduce herself to you all. Take it away, Erin.
All right. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Jessica. That was absolutely amazing. You are wonderful, wonderful. I appreciate you so much, and I love working with you in both capacities. So this was definitely an opportunity that I just could not miss. So I'm grateful for it, and I just thank you and appreciate you for this. So as an introduction, I am Erin Teagle. As Jessica did mention, I am a professional makeup artist. I've been a professional makeup artist for about 11 years now. I started in 2008 working with Estee Lauder by way of Makeup Art Cosmetics, also known as MAC. And after working with them for about 5 years, I did decide to freelance. So now I freelance outside of my full-time job, which does not take away from me being an entrepreneur. I still make it happen, even with a full-time 9 to 5. And so I enjoy what I do. I love the way that it makes people feel. I love seeing my clients' faces after I finished doing their makeup. And so it's just a passion of mine. And I just praise God that He's given me the talent and ability to do it for so long. And I just see myself in the future just taking this thing to the top.
Yes. Awesome. That's why I'm so excited that Swag Her magazine provided us an opportunity for you all to meet Erin and to kind of chat with her, because again, stellar work. Erin, what are some of the things that you do makeup for?
I've done TV, print, film, just the day-to-day. If you wanted a lesson and you just wanted to know how can I do my makeup, if I just wanted an everyday look, I do one-on-ones, any event that you would have a need for makeup for, I'm pretty open. And so that's kind of my clientele. It's pretty much a mixed group of folks.
And I'm so glad you said that, because one of the things when I work with my clients, some of them feel like they have to start over when it starts from one career to another career, if they're going to a different career field. But what I was talking about last week was those transferable skills. So you've got those transferable skills to create transformations in people's lives. And so you said TV and in print. And so even if it's on your Instagram feed, if you're looking for a professional look, Erin is the one you want to chat with.
Absolutely.
Speaking of that, Erin, I wanted to kind of chat with you. Forgive me if you see my eyes kind of dart. I'm looking over here at my notes.
It's okay.
I wanted to chat with you about, I guess not so much pet peeves for makeup artists, but what are some things that you would want to give to it as advice for wearing makeup in the workplace?
Okay, so I'd like to first mention that if you are wearing makeup in the workplace, we know that makeup is your ability to have creative expression, right? And so whether that be a bold eye or a mild, lip liner or something like that. However, when we talk about makeup in the workplace, you do want to go for a more mild look. And I say that because you don't want your makeup to be a distraction. And that's if you are giving a presentation and, you have a super bold look, sometimes that can be a distraction of your work. You know, somebody may be paying more attention to your lashes than the actual work that you're presenting. So I would definitely suggest a more mild look, something a little more natural for the workplace.
Thank you, Erin. Okay, so a little bit more natural for the workplace. I mentioned about LinkedIn, and oh, there you are. Okay, I mentioned about LinkedIn, people posting
Oh,
pictures.
sorry.
No worries, and people posting pictures. What are some tips that you would give in terms of taking pictures and posting them so that people can look professional, but yet still look polished?
I would definitely say tap into a professional photographer. I work with a lot of photographers within the DMV area. And I would definitely say, you know, just reach out to a few and see which one best suits you. And I would say get some professional headshots. That's very important for you to look your best and look the part. And so, again, I would say just tap into a professional photographer that can help you get your headshots going, because that's very, very important.
Absolutely. And I can see people say, I don't know if you can see these comments, but they are saying what you're saying is fire. This is great information for people. And it's so interesting because people really don't realize that I shared last week on a conversation about the covert interview, how companies look at your web presence, your social media presence, and they determine whether or not you fit within their culture, whether or not they want to give you an employment opportunity. And one of those things, like you were saying, is the picture. And so if your budget allows it, definitely go with a professional. Now, no matter what your budget allows in terms of makeup artists, you always want to stick with a professional. What could happen if you don't stick with a professional makeup artist, Erin?
Well, I mean, actually, I'm a self-taught makeup artist. And so it took me a while to get it, but it was something that I was truly passionate about. And so I look back on some of my pictures in college and undergrad, and I'm like, what was I thinking with this blue eyeshadow? Had I had the proper guidance and a professional, they could have told me, yeah, not so much, right? And so I would just definitely say, you know, as a professional, they can guide you in the right direction as it, in regards to your career and things like that, and having the most work appropriate makeup.
Absolutely. And Erin is being modest. She is a professional. I had the opportunity to get my makeup done for a photo shoot, and everything was hygienic. Everything was clean. I didn't walk away with any type of breakouts after I took off my makeup. And I've had that experience before where I modeled for a company, and the makeup artist was using her own makeup and I broke out afterwards. And it just didn't depict the best image for that company or my opinion of that company. And we're just talking about makeup, but it goes a long way. Absolutely. Welcome. So happy to see you all here. So we don't want to exclude the gentlemen that are on the conversation today. If you had a male client, what are some tips that you would give them to appear their best in public?
Well, I would just definitely say, when we go back to males and grooming is very important, whether that be having a fresh haircut, having your beard lined, or having that unibrow, you know, waxed. That's very important, because you always want to appear your best. You always want to put your best foot forward, and that starts with your appearance. So you want to have a clean cut look when walking into the boardroom or an interview, or, you know, anywhere where you have to present yourself in a presentable manner.
Absolutely. And you mentioned about doing TV and print and things of that. Gentlemen, you can come across as shiny on the screen. So if you have someone like Erin coming towards you with a little bit of powder or whatever.
Absolutely.
Right. Don't think it doesn't have to be a full face, you know.
Right. It can be.
Touch your eyebrows.
Exactly.
But what she's providing is to make sure you look your best on camera. I have a question, Erin. So if I'm trying to build my makeup bag for work, what are some things that you think I should include in my makeup bag for work?
Well, I would definitely say, if you are a lipstick wearer, I would say a lipstick, you know, between your morning coffee or your lunch, you definitely may want to touch up. So I would say a lipstick. You may want to definitely keep maybe a concealer in your bag, you know, throughout the day, you know, depending on the type of work you do. You know, sometimes makeup, depending on the kind that you use, can tend to rub off, and you always want to look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so you want to keep that concealer there, because that will definitely help with maybe some dark circles, or if you have an eyeliner and it starts to bleed or something like that, then you'll have your concealer there to just kind of dab, you know, in those needed areas. So that's definitely helpful. Foundation, you may not wear foundation every day to work. It's not everybody's preference, but if you get a call, you know, on your way leaving work, you know, you might be asked to support a friend somewhere else, and you always want to have your essentials in your bag. And I would definitely say foundation would be one of them, so that you can touch up prior to heading out.
Absolutely. Great point, Erin. I really like that you talked about that, because one of the things we talked about last week is making sure that things are transferable. And you never know when an opportunity is going to arrive after
Absolutely.
5 o'clock. There may be a lunch meeting. And I'm seeing people saying absolutely thumbs up, because you're giving great information, Erin. That you might, right, there might be some type of after 5 event where you're expected to represent your agency or your company or meet a potential client. And so what Erin is telling you is things that you need. Oh, that's a good one too. It says you need my makeup bag to travel in the car.
Yes,
Oh,
Kimmy.
yes.
Check it out, guys. Check out Kimmy Couture. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes, 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 yes. You definitely need her makeup bag to travel with. So check her out at Kimmy Couture. KIMMYKOUTURE.
Thanks, Kimmy, for joining us. I'm so happy to see you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I'm definitely going to tell everybody at Swag Curve Magazine, head on over to Kimmy. So once you watch the replay of the wonderful wisdom that Erin is sharing with us, make sure you head over to Kimmy, because Erin is already connecting you with the tools. She's making it so very simple. She's telling you how to get it done, what you should be looking for, and definitely not excluding out our gentlemen. You need. Yeah, it has light in it. Oh, okay. And Kimmy is saying, can you see that, Erin?
Yes.
Yes. He's giving so much love. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. Now, Erin, you also talked about teaching lessons. What are some of the things, how can a person get in contact with you for you to do like a one-on-one lesson, or maybe teach a class at one of their organization's events? How would they go about doing that with you?
Well, typically you would go about contacting me via my website info at theluxbeautyexperience.com. But right now it is actually under construction, because I got some new content coming out for you guys. So I can't wait. So right now you can reach me at Erin, ERIN.Teagle, TEAGLE @gmail.com, or you can shoot me a DM. I'm not afraid of those. So you can catch me either way. Email.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we make sure we hit on our ladies. So we talked about some of the do's for the ladies and gentlemen. What are some of the don'ts? I'm just curious. What are some things that you, like as a makeup artist, you got a pet peeve about when you see in the workplace, and you're just like, oh, I wish I could help this person. This is a great opportunity to help that person.
Okay. So I definitely say, you know, brows are a big thing right now. And so everybody's into the clean cut brow, the high arch, you know, and all of that great stuff. However, I would definitely say for the boardroom, for work, I would say, you know, just go light on the brows, and maybe use a brown, not a black. That gives the appearance of a more hair-like appearance and not a drawn on appearance. And so I would definitely say go lighter on the brows, not too heavy on the mascara, a light blush, and like I said, just a mild lip if you're a lipstick wearer. If not, pop on a clear lip gloss, you'll be good to go. So those are definitely some of my recommendations. I definitely, again, as we circle back to the conversation about bold makeup, I would definitely say not to go for a bolder look. Like I said, it can definitely be a distraction when it comes to your work. When you're just trying to present your work, your lip, your eyelashes, or anything bold can be a distraction from what you're trying to present.
Absolutely, absolutely. So again, we want to make sure that we include the gentlemen in this conversation, because I see you all out there giving us some love as well. One of the things that in order to make makeup look great is great skincare.
Absolutely.
So especially in this area, we're both in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area right now, and it is freezing outside.
My goodness.
It's frigid. I don't even know, like, why would you even leave the house right now?
Right. It is freezing. Yes.
And so, what are some skincare tips that you have because this will apply for both men and women in this type of temperature, in this weather conditions?
I guess it just really, to me, depends on your skin type. You know, I would definitely say for the ladies, ensure that you are washing those brushes. I know that we can quickly throw our makeup brushes in the bag and go, and you look up, it's been a month, you know, or longer. Please, please, please don't
judge
that.
me.
You know, no, please don't do that. Make sure you're washing those brushes at least twice a week. You know, you want to wash them with maybe like baby shampoo and let them air dry. But just make sure you are sanitizing your tools, because it starts there as well. And as far as your skincare, you want to get you a nice skincare routine going on. And like I said, we all have different skin types. So you may want to check with an esthetician, or you may want to go to your local Nordstrom or any other skincare line representative, and they can best help you with their products and see what best suits you based on your skin type.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because not every product is for everybody.
Right.
That's why the health and beauty aisle in any particular drugstore or your local store is so vast. There's so many different things, and it may be some trial and error, but I'm glad that you mentioned that there are people you can go and ask about. And it's important, because when they're working with you, in order for you to make them look their best, you have to kind of know what their skin type and their issues are as well. So help your makeup artist help you learn your skin. And definitely you want to take care of your body. Make sure you're drinking water, getting your sleep, and all that stuff, because they are magicians, but you can help the magic happen. You can help the magic happen by taking care of your skin. So that goes for you too, gentlemen. She said cleaning your makeup brushes, but gentlemen, if you're using the same washcloth every day for your face,
listen, please don't.
Come on, Erin, tell them.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. And like I said, for the gentlemen too, you know, depending on your skin type, you definitely want to meet with a skincare professional, and maybe they can get you a good skincare routine going, a nice exfoliant, a moisturizer, maybe some oil for your face. So it just depends. But like I said, having a professional talk to you about what is available will be extremely helpful.
Absolutely, absolutely. And some good Carmex goes a long way, gentlemen.
Hey, in this cold weather, you don't need no lips cracking, okay?
Okay, so I'm looking at my notes, Erin, and I just usually on the lives, I kind of challenge people to try something new along the subject that we're talking about. Like this week, I issued a challenge about interviewing. I told everybody, and this is for everybody on the call as well, it's time to get ready for your dream job. I want you to research your dream job. Look at that job description, or research your dream client, if you will. And I want you to get dressed up for that interview. What would you wear to an interview with them? And then post a 1-minute video that talks a little bit about why they should hire you, the employer or the client. So do you have any like makeup like challenges or anything like that you think that they can get to work on, like as soon as they get off the call with us?
Oh, okay. Well, I would say, you know, for me, you know, I always feel that beauty starts within. You know, I've always been of that notion that beauty starts within. And so, you know, my only job is to enhance what already exists, right? And so I like to, you know, I'm a promoter of self-love. And so I'd like to see people, you know, maybe use makeup to enhance their best feature, what they deem to be their best feature. So if, you know, like, for example, for me, I like my eyes. Back in the day, I hated them. They're so big. But as a makeup artist, I have all of this canvas to work with. And so I've learned to love my eyes. And so I would just challenge everyone to, you know, take a self-love journey and identify your feature that you know, the feature that you like best. And, you know, take a picture of some, like I said, if it's your eye, you know, take a picture of yourself in some really cool eyeshadow or a nice lash or something that, you know, highlights that feature that you like the most. And then you can just tag me and say Glam Gals Makeup Challenge. Hashtag Glam Gals Makeup Challenge. So that would be my challenge, is to highlight your best feature.
Awesome. So the challenge has been issued, you all. Miss Erin Teagle said you should love yourself. Even if you feel like you don't like your forehead, don't take a picture of that. Take a picture of what you love the most about yourself, and make sure you tag Erin at Glam Girl 85, and don't forget to tag at Swag Her Magazine, because they brought her to you.
Right.
You know?
Thank you so much.
And I can't wait to see Erin's feedback, because I know she's going to give you some feedback on that stellar picture. And I'm definitely going to be peeking at them too, because I know I'm going to see some awesome pictures. Oh, it says pin the challenge, please. So we're going to have to do something to make sure we pin this good challenge that Erin has talked about. We're going to, oh, hey, E-Sweets. You know you're one of my interviews coming up. And I see my mental health representative as well.
Hi.
Hi, and then Swag Her Magazine is reaching out to you as well, Erin. So they're giving some great information. I'll make sure you get that information. Awesome. Before we wrap up today, because I know you all at your lunch break and you want to be professional, get back on time. A couple of things. I want to make sure I leave space for any announcements that Erin has. Oh, Erin, what color lipstick are you wearing? Somebody
This
asked.
is by MAC. It's a liquid matte, and I will go get it if you give me 1 second.
Oh, take your time. Take your time. You go get it. I'm gonna make some announcements. She'll be right back.
Awesome.
While
Awesome.
Erin's gonna go get the lipstick, I'm gonna make some announcements. Okay.
1 second.
So a couple of upcoming, take your time. A couple of upcoming events. If you haven't already, you need to sign up for my email. Why? Because I'm sending out great information to follow up with our conversation last week. Did you miss our conversation last week? Well, no worries, because you can go right on YouTube and find the links. We talked about resume. We talked about interviews. We talked about executive board. We talked about your top 5 business skills and how to make sure you know what your superpower is. So you can go head over to YouTube and see the replay of the videos. And this week, I'm going to make sure, oh, thank you so much, E-Sweets. I'm going to put my email address in the comments, but you can also sign up by messaging Swag Her Magazine or me directly at Jessica Canty. So you got 3 ways to contact me: email, Swag Her Magazine, and also in my DM, because I'm sending out great information. And some of that information is connecting to what Erin is talking about today. So I want to make sure you're connected to people who are going to help you to walk out of that mundane job you just don't like, that you're ready for your more fulfilled and dream career. So I'm gonna turn my voice off just for a second, because Erin wants to show you something in her makeup bag. So go ahead, Erin.
Yes. So for those of you who asked what the color red I was wearing, this is MAC. It is a liquid retro matte, and it's called Feel So Grand. You can see.
Awesome.
If you can see, but it's super, super cute. A nice color for the holiday season. So go ahead and grab that if you'd like.
And that's a great color too, Erin, that you can wear, especially if you're tired in the morning. It brightens up your face.
Absolutely.
It's a quick glam. It's not something that you have to do all like your whole face for, but that's a great look, and it comes across as professional. So I really appreciate you sharing that with us. So like I said, I put my email in there, and we also want to make sure that you all have all of Erin's information. So you can head over to Erin at GlamGirl at GLAMGAL85, and actually Swag Her Magazine put that in. Welcome. Put that in the comment section. Thank you so much for that. Next week we're having a workshop, and it's called The Top 5 Secrets Working Professionals Need to Know to Move from Their Unfulfilled Jobs to Their Dream Careers. So if you like what you heard, let Swag Her Magazine know. Bring back Erin.
Yes,
because Erin's gonna give you some tips, and I'm gonna keep on bringing you people that want to invest their time in your career. So make sure that you do that. Listen, because this one right here.
Yes, I have one announcement before we close.
Please do. Give me an announcement.
Yes, so right now, my work is actually featured in a museum in DC. I had the wonderful opportunity last year to work with a phenomenal photographer, Renisha Franklin of RD on Photo, and she photographed 100 women of color sitting in their seat of power. And so those pictures in that exhibit, including mine, is featured at the Charles Sumner Museum in DC. So go check that out. It will be on exhibit from now until January 18th.
Yay! Awesome. What a wonderful way to spend the holidays, and to be able to see the excellent work that Erin is doing. Thank you so much for announcing that, Erin. You are just giving them pearls of wisdom, complimentary too. My goodness. So y'all know that she's going to look out for you, take care of you, to make sure that you look your best and feel your best, because she really is investing in your inner beauty. All right, you all. So be on the lookout for our future Woman Crush Wednesdays, because I got some more M's to introduce you all to. Thank you so much, Erin, for this great conversation. I definitely will be downloading this. I'm going to be uploading it to my YouTube channel so you all can get this information over and over again. All right, Erin.
I'll see you so much. All right.
Bye.
Bye.